Golden Square up against Bolton. Bolton might have won the tackle on occasion. Rose and Green for the Dogs. Gives it off to a teammate. The Dogs go forward early, but intercepted there by Staples. Hunter Staples goes short to half-back. Picks up Will Moran, who was good last week. Short pass forward finds Harry Sheen. He's on the railway side. Short pass forward. So good build up to area. And he's the defensive side of centre wing. And he'll kick it long down the line.
On the line he goes. In a fly. No mark taken. Spurs to ground. Golden Square turn the ball over. Forward. Going through there is Reece Smith for the Magpies. And he's returned to senior footy here at Castlemaine. One of the two inclusions to this Magpie side. Looks like Jaden Burke has gone forward. We touched on that in the pre-game. Brody Burnley mentioned it with him. The ruck contest as well. Going through and handballing out of there. They come up the ball towards Jack Stewart. He couldn't quite take that turnover. Simmons got it. Simmons quick handball out to McConaughey. Chipping down the line from McConaughey. Intercept half.
Go shorts. He's asked to play on, it's taking a lot of time. We'll bring it down there. Timekeeper's second behind play. Shorts. Who was that on? The ball goes forward inside 50. And Hartley takes a mark deep in the pocket. Plays on quickly now to the top of the square. He's got a player on. The mark's been taken. I reckon the man with the footy is Jack Chester. On a 45-degree angle, he'll line them up for the first goal of this afternoon. Zach Reeves. They do look alike in my defence, those two balls. So Reeves, pretty tight angle. It's more than 45. Pumps the air as he kicked it. It was never ending out. So the first goal on the board for Castlemaine. They go to 1 goal straight 6. It is Golden Square yet to score. Score sponsor Don Smallgood is gone. He is good. 9.25 local fresh footy.
Yeah, so they did the same.
See Henderson back in the midfield after playing a lot of roles down back. One down for Golden Square out of the ruck contest. Spills to ground. Handball came up, found its way off. Rosengreen will then look to send it inside forward 50 to the one-on-one. Burke edged under it nicely by Byrne. It spills to the back. Byrne collects. Tries to go a little short for themselves. Wilkinson, but it wasn't great and it was almost turned over. It was Jack Stewart that almost got the interception. The boundary umpires pulled it over the boundary line. That ball might have been still alive. So we'll get a boundary throw in. Right hand forward pocket. Golden Square's first venture inside forward 50. Scoreboard straight into the ground. Going back in, Hugh Freckles into the right for Golden Square, knocks it down, shooting there for Castlemaine, works it out. Now they can look to get themselves out of trouble. Henderson from the forward game at his 7 feet. Westcott, he's got him.
Very unusual.
Definitely has the size advantage in front of it, down from the Graham Peters. Still position. Broadcast Friday. Again, Bolters at the front, tried to tap it over his head. Reeves went in for Golden Square, couldn't quite take it. But they managed to find their way through the Dogs. They send it up towards Burke, playing in front of Burke, takes the mark. He quickly wheels around. Freckleton presents the lead. The kick might have had a little bit too much on it, but it actually floated nicely to Freckleton, who just couldn't quite take the mark. And it just held up in the pre-session fit. 30 metres out directly in front. Golden Square in attack. Really picked up in this last 15 minutes or so. Another stoppage for Dogs. Castlemaine lead. 6 minutes to the opening term. Golden Square at the scoreboard. Castlemaine 1 goal straight 6. They'll go into the ruck again. Ball is pumping around. Still support. Air doing well. The ball is shoveled out to Liam Walker.
Too high.
Got one too high. Now kick through there, Sean. Across the face of goal was lucky. Brody Boone was good enough for the Magpies. Gets it back to Wilkinson by hand. Oh, and it's a one-handed grab right on the boundary line. It's taken by Staples. Under Staples. In the back. 50. Right in front of the ball. Long kick down. After he takes the mark, he wheels around to the left and finds Shen. He can go inboard further forward.
Oh, good hit.
Pass to Air. Air gets it and accelerates away from Tommy Strosh. Sends it inside forward 50 and a big mark taken. Terrific from Ryan Air. He took the play on and a beautiful ball inside forward 50 and it lands on the chest into intended target. Looks like Bailey Henderson. Line him up from 50 metres out, almost in line with that left-hand goal post. With the breeze down there at ground level, Joel, is it going to be a little bit tricky?
Yeah.
So right on the plane of 50 when he releases the ball, in line with the left-hand goal post. Bailey Henderson sends it goalwards. The accuracy is no worry, the distance is no worry. It's gone through halfway up the post. Second goal for the Magpies, still no score to Golden Square. 7 minutes time to go in the quarter. Good Friday, Live 25 Local Fresh Footy score sponsor, Aussie Disco. Season has not left us as yet. It's Bolter. Taps it forward for the Magpies. And this one played. It's go to the Dogs through Rosenberg. Free kick one to the high. Free kick two to the right side. So they're looking to do it nicely here, the Dogs. It'll go inside forward 50. The hard lead is on Gable. We've got Bush Freckleton. Ball spills off Pat. Freckleton tracks the football towards the boundary line. 30 metres out for goal. They'll share it around. There'll be a shot on goal and minor score for a small result for the Dogs. So no score, so it's 2 goals straight, 12. Golden Square yet to score. We're approaching the halfway mark. Ball back into play.
Oh, gee.
Finds Cole McConaughey in the goal square. McConaughey floats one right up against the boundary line. The Brody Byrne. Very good last week, continuing that. Kicks down the line. Back to Brody Jones. Forward turnover. Now the Magpies are away. Staples gets it, accelerates, high ball into the middle of the ground, big fly from behind, from Hartley, couldn't bring it down, turnover, Golden Square emerge with it, they send it wide, but the Magpies have got numbers on the far side, Bill Moran, handball's off to Staples, who's been everywhere, handball further forward to Reece Smith, he gets a little bit of acceleration, kick down the line was good, finds Hickey, inside forward 50 they go, and they're all unopposed on their own inside forward 50 here in the Magpies, and it's a mark. It's Zach Chester, he's got the orange boots on down there. So he's 45 out from goal, 10 metres in from the boundary. Almost in the queue for the canteen, which is absolutely massive down there. go in from that angle down there here at the camp, but he's going to give himself every opportunity. In he comes, sends it goalwards, it's going to float right across the face and probably 4 or 5 metres short. Golden Square will do well to kill it. They knock it out to Brody James, and Brody James will do it out of the fence. Calvin Connicky for Golden Square, couldn't take the interceptor. Taken by Staples. Again they go corridor. Simmons with a bit of fancy footwork was good. Chips it out to the wing, and it's in the hands of Chaz Holman, a young fella on debut for Castlemaine.
He'll go laterally. It was an aggressive kick, but it probably wasn't the right kick. They may get away with it. Carson James picked up the Golden Square, but they'll lose it. Now it's the Magpies. Will Moran, he goes forward, 30-metre ball, bounces over the back of the pack, 60 from home, right near the canteen at the camp reserve here. It'll be Golden Square under immense pressure. James getting involved. Hurried kick off the half-back line by the Dogs. Sends it to the wing, but William Wilkinson of the Magpies will take that good strength from him.
In the middle, the Magpies turn it over. It's marked here by Calvin Connicky. Connicky goes further wide. Where it came in the direction of Darby Simmons. Simmons then sends it inside forward, 50 big fly from Hartley. Couldn't quite bring the ball down. Chester, Hartley, 1-2. Chester then goes back out of the fence and it's sent inside forward, 50 by Walker around to the top of the goal square. Good defensive block from the goal square. Take it all in and back. Quickly chip it out to Cody James.
James, snaps aggressive as well. Strosh was ineffective. 5 shoots on the ball for the Magpies. 60 from home, directly in front. The Dogs are under immense pressure. Castlemaine go hands on the footy will be marked for the Magpies, but he's tight. 50 from home for the Magpies, kicking to the club rooms end. They've got a stoppage. Magpies now, still umpires letting things go. It's Nessie, still forward.
Again early in this one, Johnny. He sends it out to Moran. Moran down the far side wing, same line wing here, camp reserve. Chester lost it. Turnover. Golden Square holding the ball. Advantage for Burt. Ran himself into a bit of trouble from Brody Burt. Was good enough to get himself out of it. Campbell into the middle they go. Now they've got a one-on-one out the back. It spills out in the direction of a chance here. Wilkinson a one-on-one. It's kept alive there for Golden Square by McCran Peters and called Castlemaine back there. It was a 2-on-1. Nobody Bendigo threw that one. John Watson chips the short pass to Brody Byrne. Byrne to Simmons, and now they're back in the middle of the ground to Fojo Jr.
Here we go. She'll come cross half back and that leads to we'll stay with the footy for the moment. It's good marks in the Magpies on half back, kicks it to half forward. Magpies, they're looking potent down forward. Hartley probably an overzealous tackle, but it goes over there.
Ultimately, it's the ruck contest now, but strength to ground level. Joel Peterson down at ground level. Square try and win it out of the stoppage here. Have a repeat ball up. Very contested footy at the moment. Congestion around the ball. Not the worst idea for McMahon to keep that one alive down there. You usually think you'd have some support down there, Joel. Up down in the contest again. Still bouncing around in the big pack of players out here. Attacking pressure comes from Castlemaine. One ball up, time forward 50.
Dogs, Strosh now for the Dogs in the defensive zone. Good tackling. Dogs can't make space. It's a turnover. Henderson just flings the ball to the top of the square. In the direction of the opposition. Now they're away.
I'm kicking the bloody thing!
He's got an opportunity. Another Errors everywhere. Rickson keeps on the slip on the footy and on the true settling.
Forwards back.
Out of there. He goes with a bit of a high up ball with hope, and it almost fell into the hands of Stewart. He dived on top of the ball, as you call. There's a special effects mic there, but the umpire gives him a little bit of grace. Henderson another ball up. 60 out from goal. Rosengren tackled straight away again by Henderson. Again, it's a very scrappy footy at the moment. Edge of the cricket pitch here at the Camp Reserve. Sutherland goes up in the ruck duty, couldn't quite knock it down. Again, it spills to ground level for a repeat ball up. Ball up shot.
Sutherland will do the ruck for the Magpies.
Gone!
Philo to Fijo Jr., who opens up the ground nicely. They've looked to be very aggressive with their switch kicking. Marks gets it and accelerates away. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce, 4. Goes for a 5th, but he fumbles it. Managed to pick it back up on the 2nd bounce. Then he went with a short pass, which was good. Bounds its way to Watson. Watson on the right sends it towards the top of the goal square. Needs a fly from the coach in Hartley. Hits the ground, and it will be taken. Oh, I thought that it was going to be a ball there for Harry Kelly, and it was almost swooped upon and taken away. Jesse Gill getting back there to save the day for Golden Square on the last line of the field.
Yeah, it's just 20 metres from goal now. Castlemaine, they look strong at the moment. They can't preserve. Wasn't doing well. Just a life away. He's kind of out in this game. Tapping footy. And Sean, I'd like a touch from one. He got hit by the house. Umpire balls it up. Hartley grabbed it out of the end for the Magpies. He's grabbed by Fred. Another stop. Right at the top of the square for the Magpies in attack. Hunter and team, they lead by 2 goals. Stewart hard up against the boundary line wings. And right, 50 metres from goal, and the creek side, the railway side, half in the the scoreboard for Sky Street with Campers Earth. Mainly by 2 goals straight. 12. Golden Square yet to hit the scoreboard. It'll be ball on this Sutherland doing the ruck there for Magpies. And they've got a secondary stoppage. A bit of a low. Right the way that both sides are trying to have it. Sutherland wins the tap. AJ Junior at the back of the pack from Magpie. Does a bit of a dance. Now he's aggressive with the kick. He'll kick it to the defensive. Go Braves! Go Braves!
Good stuff. Good working, Jack. Yapper. Get it, Yapper. Come on, boys, talk. Rosie, by yourself, Rosie. Stay out, no. Rose, stay out.
Goes in the ruck against Sutherland. Rosen Rackstraw just fired a 20-metre ball, handball forward. Sanchez created the contest. Stewart gets it, wheels around, sends it to the goal square. It's 3 Magpies down there, and the 1 Golden Square player. Grant Peters almost come down with it on the goal line. 3 on 1, and he almost was the one that came out on top of it. By the ball in, right hand forward pocket. Scoreboard straight into the ground here. There's a massive crowd in play. Throw in. Knocked forward by Sutherland back towards the boundary line, and it will be assisted over the boundary line. Thompson and Sampson, 2 players doing battle there. We'll repeat that last stoppage. Just over 21 minutes gone in this first quarter. Low scoring. Castlemaine have done all the scoring against the wind in this opening quarter. Grant Peters taken again in attacking straight away.
Sutherland doing the right hand. Body well. Strong. Handball from the Staples. 40-metre ball up forward. Ground level. Contested. Castlemaine with he kicks it 80 up, right up the chimney goal. As the ball was marked to Breed. Breed, ugly looking ball. They've got the weight of numbers. Reece Smith as well came to the side this afternoon. Spread it wide. Good build up to Archie Dixon. He tried to great tackle from McConaughey, and he backed his pace. McConaughey got his feet holding the ball, Johnny. There's a bit of excitement for the Campers Earth crowd. Shot past the Bird, and Bird goes back to McConaughey, who will then switch across the ground to Staples. So they switch well, Castlemaine. They're going to slow things down a little bit here late in this first quarter. Go back to McConaughey. Over the top towards Bird.
Go, Frosty, come on. We've been here for 20 minutes, we haven't seen it. Hang on.
Bomber!
You're out, Kicks it to Bailey Henderson, 50-metre ball, up the wing, timekeeper side. Swinging on the foot of Chester, handball over the top. Chaz Holman, the under-18 player who comes into the side this afternoon, just shanked it as he kicked the footy down out of the end. Too much to get there.
Against the boundary post. Soccer him into the ground here at Castlemaine. Throw in. Castlemaine in attack. Henderson gets it. Accelerates away. On the right. Snaps goalwards. And he's hit the point post closer to 60. Bailey Henderson had a shot from not too similar earlier for the first goal of the game. He launched it from here. So how are we seeing a chance here for the coach Hartley? We know he's a big dude in the footy, Sean. So from approximately 60 on the right, sends it goalwards. It's going to go right to the line. It's just gone over through right hand side. The first minor score of the day. Challenges 113 Castlemaine.
Chester goes left, then right, puts it to the top of the square. Henderson dips on the footy. On trip. And might have been left. And right at the top of the goal square. Chester sponsor, Arson Snake in Castlemaine, Live 25, local treasure.
I reckon I can see him behind the green side. I reckon he's behind the green. Oh no, I think behind the black.
Strapped as well. Keep an eye on as well. Green Peter's got up very high in the ruck contest, knocked it down. Air wasn't there for the first, so goal square to end the opening quarter. Well, against the Green today, where it's been all scores going towards the end of the scoreboard. 41-19 Castlemaine. No score as of yet, Golden Square. A little bit fearful for how that may play out in the second quarter. That is quarter time at the Camp Reserve. There's a 19-point lead to the Magpies.
Friday, Live 25, local fresh footy. It is a 19-point margin. Castlemaine lead. Here's Cam Power.
Big quarter for Golden Square. They're going to need a response against the Breeze in this quarter. It all goes down. Josh makes the tackle straight away on there. Castlemane's Brian Hare. Ball up again. Bolter will get another easy run contest down by that one. Spills out. Carries Kelly went in. Didn't quite take it. Henderson there. Josh trying to fight through. Spills out to McCran Peters. It's just a real scrap in there still around the center contest. I think if Golden Square to get themselves in, they really need to get on top. Turn it into a bit of a scrap this quarter. Don't allow Castlemaine to get it forward easy with this little bit of an assistant Breeze. Henderson didn't quite take it. Spills out. Air. Gave it off to Harry Shand. Tried to bounce his way through. Taken on the tackle. It's out to Moran. Moran sends it inside forward 50. Little one-on-one contest. No mark taken. Good defence come from John Coe. Spills out now. Jesse Gill back there for Golden Square. Handballing out there looking for Marr. Jake Marr's under the pressure. Shand got him in the tackle, but he's good enough to release. Now they're away. Rosengreen gave it off. The run comes from Xavier Carter. Sends it up towards center. Oh, good. Magpies back there. John Watson.
He's rapping, he's dishing it off. Now they'll go forward inside. Intercepted by Shelton. The Dogs at the top of the defensive square. Spreads it wide. So they look to launch off half back the aggressive moving forward to Humphrey of the Dogs. Humphrey Free, left-footed, short pass forward, 35 metres. So Westcott working it, short pass forward into James. James on right half back. On the free side here, Kansas, 30-metre ball short. That was a good bit of work to save the Carter. Defensive side, single one. Now go down the line. Byrne was pushed under. What's the back of the game with him, Sean?
Ultra wins the ruck contest down, but it's taken by Golden Square and sent just inside 450. He was a good mark for one Moran.
Come on, give him something.
Watch Moran's game so far. He's going to chip it out wide. Let a little kick disguised it towards Greaves. John Coe in front, knocked away to him. Carter could take it. John Coe just put his head over it and barreled hard at the footy right in front of you down there, Joel. Down, merging with the footy there can be Reeves and Dennis, one way with the other, on the left, wobbly old ball to Watson and half forward, went behind JD Burke, Wilkinson collects for Castlemaine, Emil over the top to Brodie Byrne, who's got 3 square players around, but he forced the contest and gave it to Sevens. Sevens will dive on top of it, 3 will dive on top of him, the ball up.
Player and down at the road yard in Gisborne, it's 23-point margin. The Bloods are leading. Second point, it really goes in. The Bloods have been good.
What are you doing?
It's too far from home to go to the top of the square. The kick to the Castlemaine top routine. Ball spills to the front of the pack now. Hitting the pack hard is so old with Castlemaine. It's a good Mac I like the way he goes about it. Another stoppage. So even the ball like 7 points to motivate. Flag back here to the year. So it's a 19-point margin. 8 guys over the Dogs. And leading the stoppers. The umpire going to let it go. Does in the end. Out of the pack up. Freckle has good strong arm. In fact, it might have been Mark. Jack Mark. Will they win that by? Will they win it 30 minutes? They do. Hurry, kick now.
Contact, please. Help me, please do it, Harrison. Hurry up. Give
Goes to Rosengreen by hand. Ackland's running by the ball up centre.
Ball up, centre wing. Bolter will get there, let it tap nicely down to Philo, tried to emerge through the tackle, taken over the boundary. No, kept it alive actually to Greaves, handballed off it to Kelly. Kelly then goes down the line looking for Stewart. Simmons got back on him. Brodie Byrne got it, gave it to McConaughey. McConaughey then handballs off to Simmons. It was dealt with after he kicked it. Hartley just punched it forward for the Magpies. Didn't get the bounce he was after. Rosengreen handball to the middle of the ground of the game, just taken in the tackle straight away by Moran. Big ball up. Centre of the ground here at the Camp Reserve. 19 playing 0. Scoring's been pretty hard to come by. Bolter in the ruck takes it. He's taken the tackle straight away by McCram Peters. Just spills out as the umpire was circling to look to pin him for holding the ball, I reckon, there. Eventually the secondary tackle is paid and we'll have the ball up again. Centre wing here, Camp Reserve, 19-22 Magpies.
After they'll go in the ruck, Bolter has done the majority of the work. Last week it was Hartley offering support. Shelton off half back for the Dogs around the body. Puts the ball outside the wing. For the Dogs. Gets up playing West up to Rosengreen. Giving out to get inside forward. Wilkinson runs under the footy. Offering support for Simmons at the neck. He's well tackled. Handball over the top to Wilkinson. Wilkinson, did he disguise it or not? He did. Throw in. Back for Castlemaine. Philo
a bit sore from that one too, does Will Moran. Inside forward 50 they go. Freckleton back there, couldn't quite take it, spinning towards the ground. Joel Peterson pulled right on top of that one. He got up and went straight to the bench to Will Moran. Staples emerges with the footy. Gave it to Philo. Philo sends it down.
Oh, good mark.
Back Cowie! Back Cowie! Marks who just managed to get it further forward.
Talk to him, Baldy!
Back there. Taking it straight away though. Johnny Cowie.
Back! Good boy. Safe back.
Hold the ball up.
Jeff, boys, let's hear it for the chatter. Baby face, guard that middle, mate.
Down there for a very, very long time. It came up back line. Philo tried to emerge. Handball into space. It's taken by Carson James for Golden Square, who just launches it up the ground, but it's all Castlemaine back there. Staples picks it up. Inside forward 50, he goes with the right foot. Good defence there for Golden Square. It's going to go over the boundary line. Looks like Jake Marr, who's a little bit too strong for his Castlemaine opponent. Young Chaz Holman debut. Follow up inside forward 50. Scoreboard straight into the ground. We'll first look at it in this end of this quarter for the Magpies.
Get on his shoulder!
Interesting result going down there. As Philo trying to shut the footy after Hartley did the duck work. Picked up by the Dogs to the west stop. They need to be careful here. Andrew Rackshaw racks it on the boot and it skews towards the boundary line. 55 from 8 from Magpies. I didn't like that. Humphrey ran it with one hand but didn't try to pick it up. Now it is Gabriel Jr. He'll go into the corridor. Philo should have dropped the mark. He should have taken. Under pressure there is Smith. Handballed it off and went straight to the opposition. Sampson getting involved. The Dogs spills to the outside. Harry Shane runs through with the footy. Magpies attack. Puts it to the advantage of William Marks. A finger tipper. And should have marked it 49 from goal there, Sean.
Throw in inside forward 50. Easy to be able to collect and take it there, and then he just boots it out of bounds on the floor. In fact, he's really kicked it out onto the tram line. It almost looked like he didn't realise where he was on the ground, and he kicked that one there. Did Rory McCran-Peters, the young ruckman.
Jamie Hunt is on the jingle script side.
So it'll be Ryan Eyre that receives the free kick. He quickly plays on the right. He'll then send it towards the top of the goal square. It's going to float across the face and through for a minor score. I reckon he might have been aiming to get it towards Hartley. It's a minor score nonetheless. 3-2-20, the Magpies, no score, Golden Square. Early stages of the second quarter.
Jake Marr will play on from fullback to Golden Square. Trotsy's required distance to the creek side, the railway side, short pass. It's Humphrey. I think Humphrey's effort to one hand over here before shooting the penalty line. His teammate and Sampson just move up to the outside again. Good follow up cross by Sampson, followed up his own ball, a little soccer ball towards the boundary line. Hard up against. I couldn't mind it went out. Castlemaine will probably do well there. The numbers are with Golden Square. They've managed to move it up to half forward, and now we'll have a stoppage. Golden Square. Hard up against the boundary line in the transition.
Send it inside from Rosemary Green off the boundary throw in. It gets in the back of the pack. Staples couldn't take it. Still busy down there. It's handballed out of there. To Simmons. And it was really well done, Rickson. He didn't just blaze, he found the space. Hit Sheehan. Sheehan kicked the Fojo Jr. a little bit short, but he was clean and grand though. He picks it up, just one way to the other. Handballs off to McConaughey. McConaughey's got space. He has a bounce. Inside forward 50 to the coach in Hartley. Terrific play from the Magpies. Transition footy at its best. And it will result in a shot at goal for Michael Hartley. 25 metres out, not too much of an angle to deal with. Slightly to the right of goals, but a player of his calibre should be kicking from there. So it'll be the first goal towards the scoreboard into the ground if he's able to convert on the right.
Yeah, no problem.
Truly, first goal of the afternoon to Michael Hartley and Castlemaine's fourth. They now have 4-2-26 playing no score on the square. Score sponsor Jason Westcott, Builder, Line 25.
Boys, get in there!
Go, Wilbur!
Good strong work by them. It's a high under up and ball. Just a good ball with a kick. It's a big strong
Rackshaw has it to Golden Square. That one, give him a little bit of confidence to go James has got it. Right in front of us, broadcast position. Camp reserve, Brody James on the left. Goes in the middle, pass. Simmons into the middle of the ground goes. Finds Henderson. Henderson wants to go quickly. Umpire tells him he has to go. Then he just steps around his opponent on the mark in Westcott. Sends it inside forward 50. Going for the intended target. And a strong mark taken by Hickey. Hickey 50 out from goal. Thought about seeing it quickly. Will Marks is screaming for it at the top of the square. Didn't quite get it there. He's still on there. Hickey just hasn't spotted him. He's going to go back and take the responsibilities on his own. He'll release the ball from right on the paint of 50. Men on the mark at approximately 45. Instead he wheels around on the right. And beautiful kicks to Bailey Henderson, who just vaulted from the centre circle unmarked. And he got to the 45 out directly in front. Turned himself unopposed. A bit of play to hit him for. Exactly right. Bailey Henderson's one you need to match up. He celebrates it and he will make you pay because he is all class. 5 goals now to Castlemaine. Still no score from Golden Square. 32-point margin. 15 minutes gone in the second quarter. Score sponsor Don Smallwoods is Donny through. Overrun the footy. KJ Junior goes now for the Magpies to the top of the square. Oh, a little bit of shove maybe by Shelton, but used the body well with the leg. Oh, it's a dangerous kick. Kicks it to the hot spot. They're going to cough it up. On the end of a handball is Philo received from Hartley. Philo probably should have took another step and blazed, and probably didn't realise he had time there, Sean, to hit 33-point margin. Golden Square bring it back into play. Marr with the kick in. Short pass. Shelton. Kicks it further forward, but again, you see some missing targets from Golden Square. I think when you're under siege in the back line like this, you don't want to be making up those little short passes. Danger signs are certainly lurking on this game. Golden Square trying to emerge with the footy there through Jack Stewart. Another forward from Golden Square has been forced to go up the ground to try and find the footy this afternoon as well. 60 out from goal. Forward to hearing those stats that Joel Peterson is going to provide us very shortly. What might be a very special day for the Magpies. Castlemaine from the bottom of the ball. And this is going to be have a bounce and then send a low ball inside forward 50 up partly. Bounced off his ankle to Kelly. Kelly gave it off to Shelton, who gave it to Burke. Turn over. Castlemaine just dribble one down the line. Shelton Carter will then get it, send it down towards forward 50. Turnover. McCulloch to Byrne. Byrne handles to Henderson. Advantage Papo. Filo's got it. Now they're away through the middle of the ground. They can get it and go. It's Air. Air accelerates on the right. Sends it to the top of the goal square. He is covered a one-on-one battle. And it's just gone over the back of those two and out of bounds for a boundary throw-in slightly off the top of the goal square. 33 playing nothing in favour of the Magpies as we approach 20 minutes in the second quarter here at the campus.
Just 42 lines, I believe there.
Back, Harrison. One coming in.
Says the ball's thrown in now, and Ryan ready to score, but pretty close to the point post, behind
Get on
post.
his shoulder, Ross.
Umpire will throw it in. Castlemaine deep in attack. Harper to do the ruck. Fredrickson from the back. Won the tackle. Tapped it down. The throw there of McConaughey. McConaughey's marked it and slammed it through for the Magpies. And I reckon he might have called for that, but it's now, well, blowing out to 6:39 Castlemaine. Golden Square yet to score, almost 20 minutes in the second term. Don Smallgood is gone, is good. Score sponsor, line of 25, local fresh putting in smart.
Another game going on in the region today. Holden 5-2 beat 2-1. Holden 1-1-7. Oh, that's a very big surprise out there. Many people comfortably. In the middle there. Secondary ball up. Reckons in the ruck. Managed to get forward and then move it towards centre half forward. Just missed Graham Peters. Pulls out the back. Golden Square over the footy there. Josh from Golden Square as well. Sent to Castlemaine, pretty hard. Ball up. Goal. Graham Peters back in the ruck duty, knocked him down, taken away by Reeves. Reeves then goes one way then the other. Send it up towards Stewart. Mark taken it to Riley Dillon in the right big boots was a little bit close. Short pass and it's marked there by, looks like Carson James, who's 50 out from goal. Basically where Bailey Henderson was when he launched the first goal of the day. So what has young Carson James got it? Store product Carson James. Line them up. It's good for Riley Dillon to get it through as well. Nice and close from the young fella in his first Golden Square senior game. James will come in on the right. Wags off the boot, goes right to the line. I think it might have even carried the distance. So it carries the distance, and it's Carson James who kicks the first goal, and a much-needed one for Golden Square. It comes 20 minutes into the second quarter. They're one straight 6. Castlemaine 6-3-39. Score sponsor, Jason Westcott Builder, on 25.
Golden Square got the last one.
Back into the middle here for the restart. It is Sutherland in the ruck now. Castlemaine probably a dead link in the ruck. Towards the turnover. From all Magpies inside 450. Bounce it to the back of the pack to Chester. Chester over ring. Pitching picked up the footing off the support, but he was over the boundary line. Did so. 38 metres from goal. Castlemaine in attack will have a ball in.
Castlemaine people will be loving seeing Saban early out in the yellows doing the running for them. There's a big play to get back to this some stage as well, Johnny.
I spoke to him pre-game and he told me he'll be back next week. So something to look forward to.
Roll with it.
Kicks it to a contest. Probably wasn't a good option, but they wanted to go up and keep it. He kicks it to space. 50 from goal. Archie Richard was upended. But allowed coming into the contest there for the Dogs. He goes golden. Steals it back. 2
Oh, Brody Byrne, he took the mark off the kick and then kicked it straight into the middle of the mark. But he recovered with a strong tackle and turned the ball back over again. The guy's looking to share. Burke could be a little ounce on that turnover down there. Got a throw inside forward 50. Golden Square in attack. They kicked the last goal of the contest. All hits the ground, hit the back. Handball out of there came. Reeves and his handball to forward. It's taken by Moran, who's tackled in straight away by Jack Stewart. 2 bright green boots going at it, Stewart and Moran. Another ball up. Sutherland or Plain got the hit down, but it went straight to him and he was tackled straight away. We'll have another ball up, 55 out from goal.
Directly in front. 50 from goal. Up they'll go in the ruck again. Another stop. They'll link it over a number of players and we'll work the ball again. Peters in the ruck. 4 goal square. It's thrown up the down level. Hurry kick out of the pack. Playing there for the Henderson. Goes wide towards the boundary line. Railway side. Quick. Through the centre wing. Another ball in. Goal motivated. Sutherland, probably one to take on that occasion. There's no real advantage. Another stoppage. So we're having numerous stoppages all up after all up.
Sends it up towards forward 50. Golden Square got 3 players back there. Maybe that's why they've got no one inside forward 50. They're able to turn it over. Airball to Holt. Holt drilled into the ground. Kick didn't quite find its target, but they're good enough to be able to recover. Holt again. Followed up after his ball kick, then sends it inside forward 50. Big fly. Mark not taken by Tom Strosh. Airball forward. And taken right there without the ball coming into play.
Oh, jeez.
Probably been a free kick there to Riley Dillon. Advantage. They turn over now. Castlemaine to book to get away. Johnny Watson, who's got space. Accelerates away. Now they've found Greaves out. Greaves tries to step around Carter. Hit ball to Fojin Jr. He calls for some of the ready. Inside forward 50 from the goal. Start down. He sells Kenny around Foge. Second player. That player was Holt. And then he's able to compose the short pass. Greaves.
Wow.
Stuffed it. But he managed to make it look okay, and he's hit, I think it might be Sutherland, who's 40 metres out directly in front of goal.
It was very well.
40 out, directly in front, Sutherland, who's been playing predominantly in the ruck this afternoon, puts it across the face to the right for a minor score. They don't make them pay. 6-4-40, 33 points the margin. Late in the second quarter at the Camp Reserve.
33-point lead. Taking hold, kick it in for the Dogs. Plays on to full back. Trots. Oh, it's a poor kick. It was aggressive and it was at the ankle. Let's Castlemaine in. It's Philo. Hits it up from 50. Spills out a handball to Harry Sheen. Short pass forward. John Watson takes a mark. Well done. He's got the lead there, Sean. That's a good kick. Goes corridor. Archie Rickson was lurking at 25 out from goal. Little Rovers don't miss those one, Sean. The son of Sean Rickson, son of the gun, played a lot of footy, Sean. Now Archie's following his footsteps. Squirrels the footy between his arms. Slow and deliberate. This will hurt the Dogs on the siren. As he kicks through it, and he's punching the air before it even left his boot already. 74-46 lane, 1-1-7, Castlemaine lead at the 28-minute mark, second term. Score sponsor, Aussie Disposal, Live 25, local fresh footy.
Type operating going on down there when they get late in the quarter just to throw Hartley behind the ball, Joel. There's a little battle between us going on today. We won't touch on that though. Knocked down in the middle here. 1 minute to go in the quarter, as Joel just mentioned. Rosengreen couldn't quite take it cleanly. Jeez, they wouldn't want to concede another one in this last minute, the Magpies. They'll be happy to force another ball up Golden Square. And they're down as well. Long as Rosengreen just taking a little time to get up off the ground. They come, Jordan Rosengreen bolted back on the ground, and the other way, inside forward 50, the Magpies go for a one-on-one chance for Green, but it just carried over the back of him. Shelton takes the intercept back for Golden Square. This next kick has been their problem a few times now, and Shelton was able to go short, and it was just okay. Carter is actually just to half-time at Camp Reserve, 39-point lead. 74-46, 1-1-7, Golden Square. There's been a big up but a massive half of footy has been run and done. What have Golden Square got in the second half? And will Castlemaine continue on their way? We'll find out in the second half. Live 25, local fresh footy from the Camp Reserve in Castlemaine.
It won't tell you. No, we can go on that one.
Yeah. So we've had it a long time now, mate. You'll be surprised or can't you? It's like when you watch the inside. What about 8 minutes? I've reached for the drain. Oh, this is local fresh footy. Yes,
Back in the middle we go. Leader's got to front, won it down. More difficulties down there. Ball up again. Grab it out of the ruck. Bolton, who's had a field day, sends it up towards centre half forward. Turnover.
Rosie, got 10! Got 10, Rosie!
Rosengreen goes to the short pass to Sampson. Slow things down. Everyone says play on. Reeves gives it back to Sam. He was dealt with after he got rid of it, but he still managed to find the pass inside forward 15. Harrison Kelly marks it. 35 out. Slight angle to the right of goal. Golden Square attack. Margin 39 points. This would be the perfect start to the second half. So in he comes, Harrison Kelly will release the ball from about 40 metres out. Not too much of an angle to deal with for a right footer. Oh, gee. Right. It just never looked likely. He shakes his head. He's got two behinds on the day now, Harry Kelly, which are the two behinds that Golden Square have mustered. Just one goal to them. Simmons will bring the ball back into play. 38-point margin here at the county. Just steady things up here for Golden Square, so doesn't blow things out of the wall. They trail by 38 points. Dylan only takes 2 or 3 steps and kicks it forward. And putting up in his first goal, 2-2-14, got followed by 7-4-46. 1 minute stand up in his third term. Sponsor, Bendigo City Trainers, 125.
Good work, Harry. Your goal, mate.
On down there at the boundary line, but Riley doing the first senior game for Golden Square. Andy is product, so his first goal is headed for him. Maybe that might be something to get the Castlemaine, to get the Golden Square people up and about. If it's not that leap, it is from Rory Graham Peters. He got up over the top, knocked it down, but to the advantage of Castlemaine. They'll send it inside forward 50. Carter across on the back foot of Golden Square. But they've come out with a bit of the run in this third quarter at the moment. Down the line he goes. Just missed his target. Brody Byrne will be first back for Castlemaine. Tried to handball it forward. Turned over. Strosh got it. Marks couldn't quite take it. It spills out, and now it's a chance for them to relieve. They go backwards to go forward. Moran handballs to Staples. Staples then chips the pass backwards. Marcus taking by Bailey Henderson. Bailey Henderson then goes with an even shorter pass to Harry Shen. Part of the leadership group here at Castlemaine, Harry Shen. Had him on pre-game. Terrific player. Down the line. Just overcooked the pass for McConaughey and then tried to play.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, no, he got away.
On the second one. Cal McConaughey. It's been good this afternoon for the Magpies. He kicks it straight to the
man, the mark!
That's not so good, and then he gives away a free kick and he goes straight into Golden Square players back. He's sent inside forward 50 by the Dogs. It's a no-look kick inside forward 50 against all on his own and says thank you very much for your assistance. And he chips the short pass over the top of the Shan. Really pulling inside forward 50 against his shots. He goes with a short pass to Bojo Jr. Much to work with there. So Ronald Bojo Jr. will then chip the pass, which is just scrappy footy at the moment. Turnover after turnover, square pounce. Rosenbrink trying to get a handball out of there. He's taken the tackle. Another ball up 6 down from goal. More closer to 65-70. Ball up again. Only in front there with Bolter. One it down. Golden Square player taken behind the tackle.
Get it through the middle!
Rosengren has it. Looks to send it inside forward 50 for Golden Square. He put it on the head of Jaden Burke, who was able to go back nicely and take the mark. Burke quickly. He's called for 50, but there's no 50 in that. He kicked it straight into Cal McConaughey, who was just minding his own business. 50 went to go, and I don't think he knew what was McConaughey expected to do in that situation. So Tommy Strosh gets it, handballs it back. Burke will then try to send it at top of the square. Turnover, Brody Byrne got it from Marks. This clears the kick out of defence, but it might be coming back. Oh no, good mark coming in as Ryan Eyre. He kicks to Bailey Henderson. They're still in defence though, the Magpies.
Henderson now, 50-metre ball along the wing. It's a low bullet ball to Hartley.
Good mark.
Hartley, a bit of a juggler, but it's good enough. Hard up against the line. The Broadway side, you can hear the strings on the back end. Castlemaine fly. There's Hartley off one step. That's a 60-metre ball. He's got a fair roost on him. Now in the forward zone for Castlemaine across half forward. Stoppage. That'll be the ball up across half forward. Also the right point of the forward square near the canteen. There's Big Bolt is back on the ground. Tapped it to his feet. Hurry Big Bolt and Magpies into the pocket. Archie Richardson swooped on it. He looked to come corridor. There was a poor kick intercepted by Harrison Kelly. Reeves getting involved. Working it nicely. The Dogs off half back. Long ball to Jack Stewart. Takes the mark. Could have went, should have went, probably did, then over the top. Handball forward. That's not going to up here, Dylan. Now he goes long and wide. He's got to run on the left half forward. James a finger tipper. He's got to lead by Burke. Burke left, bounces his feet, taps it forward right near the scoreboard. Ball brings it inboard. Still danger. Darby Simmons, very good. Picks up his ankles and they're away. The Magpies. They lose.
Short pass Henderson, and he just says, I'll slow things down here for the Magpies. So Bailey Henderson. That's a bit of a story today.
Yeah, they're all guys.
Going forward, they just lack having real any efficiency inside forward 50. Kick out wide to Shan, drop the mark, turnover. Petey's got back there for Golden Square. Handball over the top, James. Then just shoveled one forward, and it went over the top, and it found its way to Westcott. Westcott to Stewart. Stewart to Freckleton. Freckleton with a short pass looking for Rosenberg. Missed him. The intercept after the Magpies will be taken by Hunter Staples. Staples then quickly wheels out Williams. Space on the timekeeper's wing here. Will Marks. He'll then chip the short pass to Henderson. We're back to where we started 45 seconds ago. Henderson will switch. He's got Wilkinson if he wants to. He decides to come back to Marks. 2 marks to Will Marks in the space of 30 seconds. Now he's going to run off and kick down the timekeeper's wing. Bolter couldn't quite take it. Spills to ground level. Shelton will then kick the ball alive. His kick will be slow. Right in front of the bench. They're watching on rather happily at the moment.
14 by himself.
Short pass into James. James' ankle. Good enough to pick it up. Spreads it wide. Here they go through Harrison Kelly. Ball kick. He tried to spot up Stewart. Made him work. Stewart tracks it towards the boundary line. He goes over. 49 metres from goal to Golden Square. Exactly where the ball up. 46 coming. 14 was on halfway through this third term. Live 25. Local fresh news.
Go in. Also wanted down following it through. A little bit quieter. Stewart got it, sent towards the top of the goal square. Marks will then tap it towards the end. He just keeps tapping it too. Runs over the line to score. Even the big leagues we want to send up on pay, but it's a minor score. 47 playing 14. Simmons Simmons got a 46 playing 50.
Darby Simmons bounced it twice in about 5 steps. Then he runs and he kicks it long. It's a 50-metre ball, kicks it to a contest, but it's going to come back the other way. Turnover. Dogs now in attack. to the back of the pack, spills, boundary line, underneath the scoreboard, McConaughey can't grab it, and we'll have another ball up. So, yeah, I don't know what they do that, Sean. Whether they bounce it within 5 steps squats.
Long way close, and stuck in this pocket over there.
Put on the stat sheet, 3 bounces of the ball, that's about all that is. Handball it out. Connicky under pressure, lost it. Stewart handballed it forward. Wilkinson wrapped it. Strong tackle, top of the goal square.
Come on, guys.
So Freckleton has given away a high free kick on Carl McConaughey by the looks. Free kick will go to McConaughey. McConaughey chips the pass to Watson at his ankles. He's good enough, and then Watson goes in the short pass to Wilkinson. He's missed him. He's kicked it out of bounds on the full. Uncontested error. Short pass there from Westcott. Found its way to Dylan.
That's on the ball.
It wasn't 15 metres. Dylan just the boot rather than frustration. Kicked it out of bounds on the full. We had the Bendigo in that conversation last week, Johnny, and I think we can bring it back out in the last 2 minutes. Error. John Watson has the ball. Let's see if he kicks better this time.
As it's a big punch by hand by Coe. Rosengreen. Jeez, it had the trajectory. It was going to swing. It just didn't want to, Sean, did it? Minor score 17.46.
It's in front of him, Will.
Yeah, right there. Just the back.
Kill it!
The last few chances. Bolton didn't quite take the mark. Ferguson came in from behind over his shoulder. Another ball up. There's a little bit going on and a bit of physicality.
Hold it by yourself! Shepherd!
Rackstraw for goal square. He might take it.
Hit!
Yeah, steps on that. He tried to charge through like he was playing rugby and they swarmed on him. And they couldn't hold the ball. They rolled it. Come out firing in this third quarter. They're up and about. Short pass. It was rather but he was able to recover to Rosengren. He sent it inside forward. He dropped marks, but it was also touch ball. Sent it towards the top of the goal square. And Wilkinson was playing in front of Jack McMahon's able to punch it through for a minus score. For an out of bounds going to throw in. Right hand forward pocket. Can't fault the effort from him though. The skill level is noticeable at the moment.
Harry Sheen tried to win it there for Castlemaine. Out of the back.
Oh, he's got it! He's got it!
Came from nowhere. The ball was bobbing around in the goal square and he just threw a boot at it and popped it through and Castlemaine got caught napping. So a little bit of an error there. 3-4-22 now the goal. 7-4-46 Magpies. 14 minutes gone. Third term. Don Sneerwood, score sponsor, is Don, is good. 5.25. Open pressure.
10-1 in favour of Golden Square inside 50s this quarter, which is about to be 11 because Freckleton gets it and bangs it up for Rick Stewart, who was taken high by Castlemaine's 7. So a free kick there will go to Stewart. 55 out from goal. Golden Square pressing. Just you're right, Joel. If they can get these skills, start hitting targets, they're right in the contest here. 4 goals the difference. Stewart throws the grass up in the air like he's going to have a shot at goal. 55 out kicking towards the scoreboard end. Any chance with the ground level?
Go for it!
Well, he sells the candy and goes with a short pass and coming out, couldn't quite take the mark with his chest strike, but he's under his bumper. Handball's off. Westcott got it. Westcott gave it off. It's going to be a flying shot from Carson James and he puts it across the face for a minus score. Wasted chances again for Golden Square. They moved to 3 goals 5. Castlemaine 7 goals 4. John Watson will play no time bringing this ball back into play.
Scotty, it's a free kick!
Middle's going.
That goes on. John Watson put the head down on the full back. So the Ilford goal is through the full kick through Josie there. Short pass to Humphrey. Lachlan Humphrey. High angle. It's close enough. It's got a good one. So
Come on, guys, cut it out! So they still at it too.
Lachlan Humphrey is not a traditional forward. It's just when things are going down. Every player is in the front half of this round. Every player on both sides.
Yep.
So let's see what he can do. Let's make things interesting now. Lachlan Humphrey has kicked a goal.
No.
Gee whiz. Now, I was looking at the response from his teammates and they thought it was through. So minor score, 46 playing, geez, we couldn't have the same score. 46 playing 24, Castlemaine lead. 25 local fresh wood.
Your defence, John, I think they're through for a goal.
Kill it, Rory, kill it!
Sutherland will go to the short pass to Junior, but Westcott came and put the pressure on. They've lifted Golden Square. Westcott got the ball and just really just walked you under the pressure and sent it inside for a 50-play intercept mark. Short pass, McConaughey was in his defensive goal square, up towards the boundary line. Calling for a short pass, and the kick ball just found its way to Staples in the headband. Liked his game. And
Rory!
Castlemaine. He's kicked down the line.
Come on, boys!
Away from him for a boundary throw.
Couple more!
Interesting time here. Not in attack here.
Watch back door! Watch back door!
Quite a while in this quarter. The umpire will throw it in. Bolter is back in the ruck for the back. Fowler has been relatively quiet over one for footy. Ball now still. It'll be the Dogs that come through the middle here. It's off the field of foot. Handball to Carson Jones.
That's too hot for him.
Pressure! Zach! Hit! Keep working, boys! Keep working!
Puts the fist up and it comes off the back of the fist into his basket. He's got Bolter in the middle. Bolter's got a runner on the outer side. It'll be John Watson. He needs to go. Have a bounce. He's not. He'll go into the pocket. He kicks it to nobody at the feet. That was a poor result in the end. Still alive, but a hurry kick by the Dogs, and they might get away with their camp.
No, they've turned it over across half back, but Stewart was good enough to connect and just bang it in the middle of the camp reserve. He's going to be coming back. Calvin Conakey takes the intercept mark. He's been great today, Calvin Conakey. Sends that right in direction there. Henderson's going to go back. He steps around and then
well done.
swings himself out of the Harry Kelly tackle. Wheels it up towards Philo. We've got a fly. Couldn't quite take the mark. It spills out to Ryan Ayres in there. He spills on Philo.
Come on, boys! Keep it working!
The Golden Square crowd is here and they are lifting and trying to get behind their side here at the camp reserve. Bolton knocks it down but straight to Reeves. Reeves handballs off to a teammate, then he gets it back.
Get there, Jack! Get there!
Up towards centre half forward. It's going to be a one-on-one contest. Wilkinson up against
Good boy, Jack!
Wilkinson was able to collect and just get it out before he was taken in the tackle. Out they go. Back to Wilkinson. He'll come back to
Close it up, Huey!
who's in defensive 50 and he looks like he's just put himself
Close it up!
Trying to stop a little bit of momentum that Golden Square do have. Hartley goes back to Wilkinson. They are content to just slow things right near the Magpies. They can sense Golden Square's coming. And it's under 4 kicks in this one. Goes on, chips the short pass to John Watson. Train line ring. Here the crowd starting to get themselves in this game here. John Watson. Down the line he goes. Needs a fly. Bolter got to the front, caught it to ground level. Golden Square across the numbers down there. Gill's in there for them. Well, it's kept alive. Not by letting him go. Eventually Terry Reeves gets it and he spews on off the side of the roof and down from the field. Much to the delight of the Castlemaine play for on the far wing here. 22-point lead to the Magpies. 20 minutes gone in the third quarter. Camp reserve. Good Friday footy. 5:25 local.
Wilkinson short pass forward to Philo. 15-metre ball. Philo, aggressive kick. He's got Byrne. Byrne is just the defensive side of centre circle of the camp. Then he goes short, naturally, to John Watson. John Watson now goes inside forward 50. Kicks to a pack of players again. Humphrey front and centre gets collared by the Dogs. It was a good bit of play. Magpies, in fact, doing the collar in, and will be stopping inside forward 50. You can see what's going to be on there, Sean. Bolton won the tap, but he tapped it to a pack of Dogs players. They share it around. Then a hurry kick. Still inside forward 50 for the Magpies. Watson takes a possession of the footy, then loses it. Coming through will be Dillon at the Dogs. He'll kick it wide to the wing, but it's to nobody. Byrne, handball forward to Cal McConnell. Well, it's sit for him. Taps it along the boundary line. Takes it in. Two tackling. Rosengreen. Clear it over the ground. The free kick, in fact, will go the way of the Magpies.
Hunter Staples has possession here for Castlemaine. He'll look to send them inside forward 50. All the territory's been in favour of Golden Square. He's got a good kick. There was a shove there. Castlemaine going in front and rewarded. Trying to drill down in defence. Tries to kick it right away in defence. Bounces around. John Watson claims his mark. John Watson it was bouncing around modelling and he fell on his back and managed to reel it in, Johnny Watson. Handball's off to Hartley. Hartley will then send it goalwards, but it's an absolute shame and it's gone.
We've got another fight down there.
There's a lot going on in this game. Hartley will be disappointed with that finish and it'll be a free kick back into Rory McCrown Peters.
Joel, is it the aggression of Gold? So umpire will throw it back deep in the forward pocket. Jingle Street side. Castlemaine in attack. Golden Square definitely had the better end of support. Picked up the Golden through Westcott. Can't make it hard. Fumbling footy. Ground level. Picked up there by Chester by one hand. Bobbles off the end. He goes to the top of the goal square. But dangerous position. Greaves gets a boot on the ball. And it slew off the inside of his boot and it goes through for a minor score. Magpies 48. Golden Square 24. And it's a good time. The third term. Like to be got. Like the fresh footy.
Golden Square bring out of defence. They go down in the Freckleton direction. You've got the flight right there to mark down. Everyone. They're sitting in position on the side of the ground. Playing 24 in favour of the Magpies. Golden Square looked at this quarter that they just feel like they need one more goal. The reason this quarter, if there be any chance in this final quarter, Reeves in there couldn't quite take it, spills out. Picked up by Strosh down the line. Full touch. Burke was able to get it. Off to James. James sends it inside forward. It's a one-on-one contest. Barn did well. Back to Kelly.
Great tackle.
Tackled by Simmons. Not rewarded.
And another one.
Couldn't get a kick. Had to handball. 3-on-1. McConaughey. Bird in there for Castlemaine. Handball not great. Westcott went
Another
through.
good tackle.
He tried to claim a high tackle. Umpire letting him go. Staples emerges with the footy. Sends a grubber kick out wide. And it bounces nicely for Fijo Jr., who is able to show his class. Short pass. Got it back though, did Fijo Jr. Sells some candy. Then he had it bounce and it didn't come back to him. Oh, that's comical error. It bounces again. Golden Square trying to force the turnover. It's all happening at ground level. Eventually it's picked up by James. He was dealt with after he
Get there, Travis!
But it might fall for Sampson.
Oh, good intercept.
Westcott, but it was an important punch in there by McConaughey to knock it to ground level. He handballs out to Simmons. And Simmons goes to John Watson, who has just made that win his own this afternoon. Short pass further forward.
Handball first option.
Rickson. Archie Rickson forward. Predicted to a 1-on-1. Watson just to get on. Basically, Harrison. Umpire will throw in.
Yeah, just been making a little bit of comeback on South Bendigo. 16-43 to South Bendigo.
The ball is on half back now through Reeves at the goal. In the line, which is a good. And then on the full.
No,
All there touching on free kick.
no, throw in.
Throw in.
They all set up for it. It was just the Bendigo umpire that said no.
Come boys, double one!
What do you reckon I should have really happy? I should just say get together.
Both players have been pretty convinced of what Golden Square playing with straight to mark this year.
Well, the umpire is always
Come boys!
going to throw it in. That's what the effect of it. It was a big bolter against McCann Peters at the goals. Ball spills to the back of the pack. Running through there, Harry Sheen, big run over the top. I'll move it. Long ball, straight close to the wing. They're working nicely here in the net.
Go, John!
The ball comes from Breeze.
Big straight!
Well, that is 3-quarter time of period that Golden Square that Sheffield plays. All their hard work and then managed to put 2 goals on the board. It is 24 playing 47, so close enough if good enough. It is under 4 goals, but they've got it all to do in this final quarter. Plenty of fight though from Golden Square. 3 for the game, Golden Square. They're going to need at least 4 without Castlemaine scoring to win it. Final quarter from the camp reserve. 20 years of history on offer for Castlemaine if they can do it. Kelly's handball to Strosh, whose kick was smothered, and then he tried to go and collect the footy. It was a big boot from Patrick Bolter. So it's a free kick to Strosh. First ball of this final quarter is absolutely massive. A short pass. Finds its way off to teammate, and then handballs off to Gill.
Boy, Jesse!
Sends it up
Come
towards
Silver,
centre.
great work!
Randolph it further backwards for the Magpies. Rosengrun's there to turn over. Got the handball off. Now they've got some space from Dylan. He's classy Dylan. From outside 50. He sends it goal. It bounces over the back and it's Jocelyn. Score hit the post with the left hand side. The Golden Square crowd up. 24 plays. 25 plays. 27.
You could have crossed everything. You could have crossed everything, you know? Come on, go!
Short pass, he's got a player in Chester, who just broke for him and just doubled over the top, and Chester will line them up.
You got this, Jack.
He's kicking goals from that. Oh yeah, left foot outside.
Has it, go to it, has it.
Go for it, Chester.
This is your shot.
Buddy. You got it.
Wait!
See where you are.
Oh, we're kicking!
Oh, no.
Good link up play by Castlemaine there. Nice to see a bit more of that.
I'm free to bring the ball back into play. London's a lot of
Hold him, Wilbur.
Jaden Bird will move around. A little tussle in front of us here. Have a ball up. Right in front of our broadcast position.
Okay, I'm up.
Well done, Wilbur.
Bolter.
Doggy.
Starting behind me,
Boys, keep going. Keep working on the move. Okay, Harry, stay deep.
Next time he's gone behind him and he's tried to shove him out of the way. Bolter's there. It's called high. Free kick final. It'll be a flying shot from outside 50 by Ryan Ann. It's going goal!
That will hurt Golden
Golden
Square.
Square 3-7-25, 4 minutes gone in the final quarter. Score sponsor, Bendigo City Framers, 525, local fresh.
Good fun by Follow. 3
Rare air, kind of finish, isn't it, from Ryan? I mean, that off balance, running up the hill, right forward, into the right forward pocket, when no one's been able to finish all day. Real fast.
Let's see what Castlemaine can do here. Bolt wins the out of the middle, grabs it and bangs it on the boot to stay. It's not been marked. They're picked up by Dylan, who's probably been Golden Square's best. To Terry Reid. Reid on the left to Rosengren. Rosengren had to work. Grabbed it, put one hand and handballed it over the top, but under pressure here. Good work in the end, good tackling by Dylan. That now I mentioned he tied up Magpies with the Staples and quite a lot of pressure job.
He's been good, Riley, doing good story as well. ACL last year, didn't get much footage, so good to see him back out there.
Golden Square have gone backwards to go forward. Team over here is with Hickey, ball wide. Gill's in there for Golden Square. They're hard up against the boundary line. Ball still in play. Philo puts his head over the footy. A couple of times though, Matt Philo. Last time he did, he got rewarded with a high tackle. We'll get a throw in. Ball up right up against the boundary line. Bolter went up uncontested, knocks it down. Chester was at the bottom of the pack, didn't quite take it, spills out. Rosengren will then fly the kick up towards centre. Half of the wing position, I guess you could call that. That's knocked off hands for a boundary goal.
In this position for Golden Square, 29 points down. Now trying to do too much and force it a little bit.
James got inside forward 50 quick, trying to take a tugger and mark, couldn't quite take it. Brody Burns been really impressive down there for Castlemaine. Rebounds off defence and then sends it up the train line wing. Shelton couldn't quite claim it. Hartley just soccers it inside forward 50. John Coe is in a little bit of trouble.
Great tackle!
In the one-on-one tackle. Reeves appealing for holding the ball. Johnny Coe not sure he had much prior opportunity.
No, he didn't. It's the right position.
He maybe could have handballed it out, but I think he knew what was around him. He had to hold that one up. Graham Peters comes in, tries to jump over the top of Hartley. Shelton gets it, just sends it towards the boundary line.
Come on, Wilbur!
Bounces away in play, and we'll get a boundary throw in underneath the scoreboard. Scoreboard straight into the ground here at the camp reserve. 54 playing 25. Castlemaine are in control, but it's not home just yet, John.
Philo throwing, Hartley in the ruck. Oh, scooped on it by Philo. He let the ball bounce. And it was always going through. The Magpies on the goal line all lifted their arms. And that was a Philo goal all over. So, well, that makes it difficult now. Castlemaine 9-6-60. Golden Square 3-7-25. Don Smallgood. Don is good score sponsor. Live 25. Local fresh footy. And that Philo written all over it, Sean Smith.
Potentially the kind of win that after a big loss last week, you can start to get back even on the legend. If you're going to push for final, you can't be dropping percentage early in the season. The opposition's only scored 25 points, so you can really take the lead.
54 points was the margin they lost by last week, so they're definitely approaching that. It's inside 450 from Jack Stewart out of the middle. Finally, a mark has been taken inside 450 for Jaden Burton.
He's so much of this sort they can. He's had a really tough afternoon, Jaden Burton. Not all of his own mates are there.
Jaden Burton, who released from just outside 50, just has to go through if Golden Square any chance. He goes right down the middle, straight to the top of the square, carrying the distance in the end. The Rockets don't drop short, but it's still pretty on the score. To the left-hand side, 69-26.
Bailey Henderson. Going to kick it in to bring it to the time 10 side, which is
Bendigo away, Castlemaine skipper.
Under time centre box. Kicks it to the centre forward area. Centre Staples, handball, fire, handball.
Yeah, for God's sake. Look.
They will. Now it's with the Dogs. Up against the handball, steps over. Rosengreen received the handball. It's all too late. The ball has been over.
That flying shot after the ball went out of play. I don't think they'd be able to
Throwing about it being a little bit darker, especially on this timekeeper side wing, Johnny. The shadows are deepening, as you would say. Staples then softens the ball off the ground. The ground Peters picked it up. Handball just misses its end which is past the James. Castlemaine will go forward. Great pick up there and taken by Staples. He'll able to merge with it. Sends it up towards a one-on-one contest. Reeves might have played for a free kick.
Oh, well done! John! Come on, John!
On the edge of the centre square. 60 playing 26 in favour of Castlemaine. As we've just hit 10 minutes in this.
Come on, get there, Billy.
Well, he needs to be probably a little bit more intent than that. He just kind of... He doesn't have enough foot in the back half. He's in this direction. Yeah, shots are on that too. But Joel, I just didn't like it.
He's bobbling around all over. There we go. Give it a roll.
As ball's thrown in, it will be... What will he do with it putting out? He'll look for Henderson. He's got the front position. Probably pushed under it a little bit. There's a pack of dogs around.
Oh, he's just put that on the ground!
Tag to the ground without the footy, I'll say. Umpire let it go now. It'll be a stoppage ball up 40 from goal.
Especially around sponsors award they're there as well, Johnny. And I reckon another Johnny and John Watts might be in contention for that. Love his game this
Well,
afternoon.
we leave it up to Joel and Sean Smith to pick the Bendigo City Frame as sponsors awards at this afternoon.
To be debated as Bailey Henderson emerged with the footy, handed off the teammate Dalton Square, turned it over, but now got it at half back. Short pass will come back into Terry Reeves. Maybe Sean Smith might be the man today for that one. Start writing down some notes. Short pass is Zach Shelton. Shelton's still got it in defence. He's able to remove it.
Make it clear to
Moran's got it. Umpire player's still down on his back in defence there. Is that Hartley?
I think it's Henderson.
Similar colour boots, but he looks like he's in all sorts of discomfort down there. As not moved in the last minute. Rosengreen's got the short pass. Someone get over there. Out wide, finding its way to Reeves. And now we're going to stop the play because he has not moved. He looks like he's in all sorts of pain.
Does he need to play, Scotty?
Right leg sort of folded up underneath him. He's had the left leg perched at 90 degrees with the sort of his Achilles resting on the knee. So looks like he might be struggling to put some weight on that side potentially, but now the trainers are out there with him right in front of the scoreboard.
No, if that's a serious injury of sorts, not saying it is at the minute, but if it is, that really puts a damper on what is going to be a massive day for the Castlemaine Footy Club.
Some critics have put him in some other attention. Of course he is. Him and Brad Benacki and Billy Evans.
Is he actually holding a shoulder?
Yeah, he is.
At least it's not a knee because he's walking around perfectly fine there.
No, it's definitely the shoulder. He's sort of cradling that shoulder.
That might be slightly better news than what we begged. The original contention of the knee was originally thought that.
No, he looks like he's got that shoulder, that left shoulder.
I reckon that's
significant.
out.
Whether it's out or, similar to the Cossey injury last week, whether it's an AC or something like
Well,
that.
we're about to get a really good look at it because he's walking directly to it.
Yeah. And he's really not going to try and come back on the ground.
Yeah, that's the end of the day for him if he goes off there.
So that'll be Bailey Henderson's day done. Ryan and Joel is about to walk straight past us here, but that definitely looks like a shoulder that might not be the case.
definitely the end of the day for him.
Play to get restarted. Reeves will emerge with the ball out of the fence for Golden Square. Has a bounce. That's not a good ball right in front of you. Yeah, right, that's out. That's not a good look, is it?
I didn't go to Bendigo.
Exactly.
Let's hope that he's alright because he's the star player of the Bendigo Footy League. Back in the line play, Pastor James emerged with the Golden Square up towards the half forward. Colin Chicky won the contest against Dylan, knocked into the ground, and they went backwards to 7. 7 stepped wide. Last one for Moran. He's been good today as well, Moran. Pass further forward is good. In the hands of McConaughey. McConaughey goes further forward to Harry Sheen in the pink boots. Sheen will then look to send it in. Will Marks is going to get a chance to fly at it, but the kick just overcooked a little bit. Hold back there for Golden Square. To James. James to Reeves. Back to James. Now they can try and emerge through Sampson. They're going backwards. Sampson's handball was okay. Mara emerging with the footy, but it's a turnover. Cole McConaughey, he's going to try and catch it, I think, in that possible this afternoon.
Connicky now will go on the right. They'll go into the pocket. They'll set themselves. Reeves has been getting his hands on the footy in this team. Sells a bit of candy. It was effective. Then he goes onto the left. He looks for Hartley, but it wasn't to advantage. It was to the back door. Front and centre. Reece Smith. In fact, might have been Reece Smith with the footy. I'll just clarify that goal it's a minor score. It was a good bit of roving, and it takes Castlemaine to 61 points.
Short pass in from defence finds its way to Reeves. Reeves handballs over the top to Kelly. Mark hunts after him, but Kelly can kick away. He's kicked it straight to Ryanair. Ryanair to Sheen. Sheen then wheels across to Will Moran.
Come on, go with him, Will!
55 to 60 metres out from goal. He's called the play on as he stepped off his line. Freckleton charges at him. He steps around him, and he just sends a high ball inside 450. Marks is coming from the side. Couldn't quite bring it down. It would have been a ripper. Square over the handball. It's from Reeves. Shots in the end. Charging through. Haven't seen enough of that today. Strong mark through, but quickly gets up and just wheels up and down through. Moran went back to the final ball. His own teammate spoiled and hits the ground and the ball up. That's what.
Today after a lacklustre start last week.
Shout!
Through Carter. Carter, aggressive kick into the middle. Spots Carson James. Carson James turns and goes. He goes to half forward. He was looking for Stewart. Now ground level. Now it will rebound. It'll ping pong from the back half. Wide to Tyson. Hickey now with the ball. Slows it down and he'll look to bring it in.
Come on, Jack!
Inside forward 50 he goes and he wants to fly from Greaves. Great mark! Zach Greaves comes from the clouds and takes a strong mark in a one-on-one contest with Johnny Coe. And John Coe just caught. I don't want to say it, Joel, but it's just a little bit of, by the time, starting to slowly catch up with John Coe. He seems to be a little bit off it today. Short pass was poor. Shelton let out of the defence like he was playing full forward. He was a defender. He takes it, handballs off for Reeves. Reeves steps through some trouble and gets it to Carter. Carter's got an option out here with Dylan if he can get him. Dylan looks like he's labouring. Then Air got him. He's dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. No free kick. Not sure how. And it's kicked back forward for Golden Square. And now it's going to be turned over again. Harry Sheen's going to emerge with it in the middle of the ground for the Magpies. He's got John Watson in his absolute paddock. John Watson gets it. He goes. Can have a bounce. Decides to kick it. Absolute shocking pass off the left. He should have handballed it to Archie Rickson. And now they go forward, the Magpies. They make a good situation out of something bad. Mark taken there by Greaves. It's an half forward. He quickly wheels around on the right, sends it in the Hartley direction, but John Coe floats back and takes the mark. that's something John Coe does so well, going back to the final.
Jesse Cole!
Freckleton jumped on, just got a hand on it, which evaded an unrealistic attempt.
Come on, Jack! Come on, Chester!
It's the dislocation which
That's right, he's not going to.
no, but he basically rules himself out as soon as he doesn't go.
Correct.
John Coe, well, the timeless, had the fountain of youth in the last 10 minutes. Now we Magpies the other way through Rickson. It was a turnover. Another turnover might occur here. Rickson backing up his own ball. Good to Watson. Handball forward. Watson runs to 50. He stopped the ground. The ball went about 2 millimetres forward. And it causes a turnover back the other way. Oh my goodness. Now it is with the Dogs with Graham Peterson. There's another one.
Come on, Chester!
Now Chester. Hands on heads everywhere. What is going on here? Jack Chester. Holt will have a ball up 51 can goal. What happened?
His eyes lit up, he went, their goals are open, I'm going, and he forgot he had to kick the ball. With it on the right, he'll send a nice little short pass. The goalie turns around, he's got a player all his own in his pocket, and he'll go straight there, short pass, run into an open goal, and slam it through. There's Chaz Holman, his first senior goal, and the Castlemaine crowd at Camp Reserve erupts. They're in the 20-year streak today of losing the Golden Square, and Chaz Holman's put a little bit of cherry on top of the cake with his first goal in senior footy. 10-7-67 the Magpies, 3-8-26 Golden Square, 22 gone, final quarter, score sponsor Aussie Disposals.
Your goal, Chester!
And considering the Golden Square forced their way into the game, we were asking the question at the time they go hold on here.
Back into the middle now for the restart. Big Bolter from last week. He improved. A week's a long time in footy. I know it's a cliche, but it certainly is. James now won it for the Dogs. Handball to Stewart. Dogs will go forward. Liam Wilkinson talking about turning back the hands of time. He was considering retirement at the start of the season. Decided to go on. Aggressive kick it is. It goes into the corridor. Effective. Fine Sheen. Off half man. One bounce. Magpies. He'll go it further afield. They'll launch it again. Here they come through. Rickson. Good pass. Hits Hartley. 49 out there lining up. Here we go. Short pass. Oh, it's a bullet ball and hits Bendigo Jr. on the chest. And he'll line them up 40 metres out directly in front.
Today.
Bendigo Jr. His second game for the Magpies. Directly in front. Bathed in sunshine in one end, long shadows at the other. Scoreboard in. The crowd is quiet. And they remain that way. Minor score, disappointing result. 68 playing 26, Magpies lead.
One stat I'm looking at, Joel, is Castlemaine currently leading by 32 points. Last week they lost by 54, so if they can get these extra 2 goals and make that balance back out to an even, it's a good result for Castlemaine. Inside 450, they'll go off Golden Square. Over and they're going to get another look at goal. It was Staples that sent it inside forward 50 and the mark's been taken 30 metres out with not too much of an angle to deal with. And again, Golden Square's just kicking out of defence, just has not been to standard today. And Reece Smith, who kicked his first senior goal earlier today, is going back for his second.
Their kicking ball over the ground hasn't been up to snuff today.
So Reece Smith on the right. Comes in and he puts it across the left for a minor score.
I might complete clear, but no sure what to kick it off.
1 goal, 2 for Reece Smith in his first senior game for Castlemaine. He's been very impressive for them today.
Just one little note as well, Bailey Henderson's just lifted the ball out. So, fingers crossed for
Defence from Castlemaine will go straight back to Reece Smith, who sends it on the right! It's the goal post. They're doing everything but kick goals at the moment, Castlemaine, and if there was a roof here, it would have been blown off if he put that one through, but there's not, and he didn't kick it. So 70 playing 26, Golden Square bring it back into play there from Jake Marr.
Marr, kicked it in back. It's going to be a turnover. It's not a little give, that was cute. It goes to Philo, an up and under ball. Didn't really look. Chester swoops on it. He's got space. He had a little bit of time, but just probably rushed to a fraction and slew it and not even scored. Sean Smith. Another opportunity.
James at Brody will send it across to Gill. Gill then clears out to Harry Kelly. Kelly's got it almost underneath the scoreboard. Gill then transition it down train line wing. Turnover though, another one taken there by Sutherland. Jack Sutherland has it. We'll look to send it back inside forward 50. That he does. Hartley's the target down there. In fact, he carries a little bit further than him over the hand. It's nice and Hickey. Nice score. 44-point margin. We'll play 25 minutes by the looks.
I reckon we've got a little bit of a task getting their sponsors award at Bendigo City Frames for Castlemaine, because no one really jumps out at them.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Put some thought into this.
Great tackle, he's gone. Yep.
Golden Square trying to emerge with a footy, and Michael Hartley caught the opposing ruckman clean holding the ball. Been a big learning experience today for Golden Square's Rory McCrann-Peters. Michael Hartley, who's already kicked 1 goal this afternoon, go back for his second. Around the grounds of Bendigo footy, Joel.
South Bendigo are going to beat Gisborne Cam 12-6, 78-78.
So Hartley goes goalwards and he puts it low and punches it through for a goal. So Castlemaine's lead now out to 46 points. 8 points shy of what they lost by last week, which is the stat that I'm following at the moment. 50
It is 50, yep.
So 4 points shy of what that little stat I'm closely keeping an eye on in these last few minutes, Joel. But they mightn't mind too much because it's 20 years of losing to Golden Square, which is going down the drain. 76 playing 26 score, sponsor passes Towing Cup.
43-point lead to Sandhurst out of Tannery Lane over Stratfield Save as well. 88 to Dragons, Strat 69. South by 34 now over Gisborne, so make that 40. 14, 6, 90 to 7, 8, 50. So the guys are running up the score late at Gardner.
Golden Square went out the middle. It's wide. The other side. A little bit of a long in play now. The result has been in heavily for quite a while. So, in fact, it's kept in play. Magpies will pick it down the line. Will they have another chance?
Go, Chester! Come on! Get that ball in
To the other with only one real possession. So, 50 getting involved until they're stopping to score up. Castlemaine in attack, they lead by 50. We're in red time here. Live 25. Local fresh.
Terrific day for all involved at the Castlemaine Footy Club on Good Friday. Huge crowd in attendance. They have put on a show for the local fans, which has came out. And another tough day, Joel Peterson handled by 2 minutes in the last quarter, even for 123 into the late 16.
The spifflication that was predicted pre-game.
Yes, over 100 points as predicted by Joel Peterson prior to the game.
Mark it, bro. Come on.
I don't think I predicted it was going to be over 100 points either. Thanks for putting words in my mouth. The spifflication?
That's over. I class that as over.
Well, that's okay.
150.
Over 100, obviously. But this one's obviously done, isn't it? We're not getting involved with the footy. Now, this man Southern was good early in the game, so he may be a contender, I think, for a Bendigo City playing the sponsors awards. But we'll have to make a decision pretty quickly on that.
Come on, yeah! Come on, Will. John's on. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, you're good. Shoot up.
Here we go. He'll go to the top of the square. They'll set themselves. Ball back to the pack. Two magpies fall over. There's two dogs. Thanks to that. As the ball still contested. Green level. Umpire let it go. Ball up.
I think Johnny Watson just got to finish one of them.
Go, Will, man, John!
Come
Come on, John!
on that award. Ball up at the top of the goal square. He's been terrific. Double fisted slap down from Hartley, but Shelton's there for Golden Square. Torpedoes it out of defence. It's a big busting barrel out of there. Turnover. Wilkinson handball forward for the next one.
Yep, that's good.
Simmons and Shannon, they both talk to each other, and eventually Shannon says, you say that, Simmons, sends it down the line. Hartley marks it. And we are right in front of his broadcast position. Hartley sends a nice selfish ball inside forward 50 that comes back there for Golden Square. Straight to Bolter. Bolter goes, Moran's going to fly. Couldn't quite take the mark. John Toe fell over. Moran, one way to the other. Handball to Staples. Staples goes to snap around the body, kick partially through. And it's a lovely Smith keeping it alive. Dances one way, dances the other. And he can go around the body. Reece Smith, sorry, might have sounded before he kicked the goal. It would have robbed him of a goal. But history is in the making here. Again, for the first time in 20 years. Since 2006, Castlemaine have beaten Golden Square in senior football. 11 goals, 10, 76 to Golden Square, 3-8-26. But not only did they win, they have comfortably put a 50-point margin. A massive day for the Magpies, Joel Peterson, and that is some sort of stat that has been broken.
So we think it's a 36-game losing streak that it breaks for Castlemaine. So a really significant result. And for Golden Square, gee, a tough start to the season. It's belted by Eagle last week and pretty much go their way today.
Hey, I'm a really good player. Oh, the octopus are.
Who needs to draw our mind to Bendigo City trainers? Sponsorship again for the second row, in a row for them. So $100 voucher towards any type of training. So you want to do it? So you've got the skipper today.
I was going to be going with the Metro. How do you feel about the man picked that today? Straight into the final line on the first day. Looks like John Peterson's got the coach down there, Michael Hartley.